To me. Today is Wholesale Wednesday, and I have some great stuff to show you tonight. I'm so excited to have you here on the show. And I was able to add Facebook, so now we can stream live to Facebook at the same time as well as Instagram. So, welcome everyone. I'm glad you're here. If you want to type in where you're coming from in the comments, that would be great. I do have a chat box working, and I'll be able to see some of your comments on Periscope until my iPad runs out of energy here. Anyway, so you can put in your name and where you're joining us from. I am so glad you made it here today. My company is Wise Wealth University, and what we do is take the mystery out of real estate investing and give you step-by-step training. I'm Janice Bell. I'm a real estate investor, mentor, and coach. And tonight we're going to talk, as we usually do on Wednesday, about wholesaling. Wholesale Wednesday is what I call it. So I'm going to give you some resources that we have on the internet, as well as some tips, and we're going to look at individual deals that I've selected from the ones that are coming into my inbox and talk to you about them and show you how easily you can get those for yourself. So I'm going to welcome everyone, and let me bring up the website here. So welcome everyone. So that's the website that I have, Wise Wealth University. If you want to go there for any free information, you can get a free ebook on private lending there, and you can get a free video course on, let me put the mouse over there, a free video course on how to do your mailings if you want to mail out to find sellers who want to sell to you, as well as finding cash buyers. So it talks about how to do a mailing. So I'm going to switch over and give you just a brief introduction of some of the other things that we have for you that I'd love to have you sign up for. And then in a few minutes, we'll start the content. So up at the top is the ways you can connect with me on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook Live, and then also on Instagram. So it's mostly Wise Wealth University, and then on Periscope, on Pink Professor, and Twitter also on Pink Professor. So let's go and look at some ways you can join and work with us. We do have a free funding mystery challenge. Let me bring that up on screen. It's called the Funding Mystery Challenge, and it runs for 7 days. And in that, you receive some instruction on how to find your own private lenders, because that's what's helped me in my business. And I'm really all about helping other people find their own private lenders. So it's a free game. It's a lot of fun. We play the game in a Facebook group. But even if you're not in Facebook and you sign up for it, you'll still get all the information and instructions. You just won't be able to interact with the other players. So there's 3 free resources that I have. One is the ebook on my website, as I talked about before, the video course, how to do your marketing, and then the Funding Mystery Challenge, where you get to interact with me on Facebook as we collect pretend checks from our private lenders, and you learn how to talk to new private lenders as we go through the 7 days. I'll show you the other page. Here's kind of what it looks like. This is the page itself, and that's where the lessons are. I can't scroll down because it's actually not on my web browser right now. It's just grabbing the actual link. And then on the right, you see some of the input from Facebook, and that's exactly what it looks like when you're in Facebook and you get a check, and then you talk about what you're going to do with the check. So that's how we play the game. There's 10 lessons in the game, including 2 videos, and we'd love to have you join us. It's really fun. So you go to fundingchallenge.smartmember, because it's a membership site, smartmember.com/signup1. And the sign up page looks exactly like that. If you land there and you see the beautiful ocean and that nice coastal house there where you can relax, that is the Funding Mystery Challenge, and we learn how to find private lenders and how they can fund your deals. All right, so tonight I'm going to jump into the content. We're here tonight for Wholesale Wednesday. So let me jump on over to the browser page, and I believe we're still there. Okay. Let me bring that up for the screen for you. All right, so go to Wise Wealth University to find your items. That's how you sign up for the Funding Mystery Challenge, and that's what the challenge looks like right there. I'm just going to check Periscope to see if there's any comments. I have it on my iPad, but I don't have a lot of memory left, so yep, there we go. I'm just going to watch it as a viewer. Okay. All right, I'll be able to see a few comments, but I think the battery's going to run out soon. So, hey, DWise1, thanks for joining. And if you can share this out to your followers, if you are in Periscope, you're entitled to share it out, and I appreciate any hearts that you want to add into the broadcast. That would be great. So, tonight's Wholesale Wednesday. Here's our topic. Here's what we've done the last few weeks. In getting ready for Wholesale Wednesday, we've looked at markets and then how to get the information from those markets. So I want to welcome everyone. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome to Wholesale Wednesday. A few weeks ago on Monday, and you can look this up in my previous Periscopes or on my YouTube channel, we talked about how to find the best markets for real estate investing. And you can go watch that broadcast. It was about 2 weeks ago on a Monday. And I analyzed all the markets using data from the mortgage industry. So go watch that broadcast. In it, I created a spreadsheet, as you can see here on the screen. And in the spreadsheet, I list the different markets and my criteria in terms of employment, housing, and increase in real estate prices. And that's how I selected the markets that we're going to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about every market, but I'd love to have you review that. And next Monday, we'll probably go over that data again because we didn't, so that new people can hear about it. So what we do from there is I use something called IFTTT. It's a free source on the internet. And what you can do is you connect up your search in Craigslist to your email. So I set up a search in Craigslist, and I show that on the training. And the search is, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, or 2-bath, under a certain price range for that particular market. And I didn't really change the label here, but I do have them set up for Phoenix, Atlanta, Tampa, and a few other cities. So I get an email whenever there's a new property on Craigslist based on this free site, IFTTT. And the programming's all done for you. It's really not hard. I'm going to show it to you here. It's all done for you. You basically turn it on and you grab the link from Craigslist, and it just works. It just works out of the box. So we got our cities from our Magic Data, and I talk about this on Tech Tuesday, how to make the connections between these different websites. And in this case, it's IFTTT and Craigslist. Okay, so let's move on. Another source of our deals is my tag board. And I did put these in Twitter on the post. It might be on Facebook as well. And I said, go ahead and go to this site, and you'll be able to follow along as we look at the deals. Now, I can try to make a copy here. Unfortunately, it's kind of weird. I can't put anything into my own chat box, but you guys could. Let me see if I can add right on the fly. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to put a big link at the top so that you can see exactly. Let me put a little text link up here. A new one. I'm going to call it tag board. So this is training on the fly, guys. You got to work with me here. All right. I'm going to show you the link, and I'm going to make it big enough so you can see it. Oh. Let me go back one. Okay, hold on 1 second. I want you guys to see where the tag board is so that you can definitely go to it. I happen to put it in the wrong spot. Let me make it nice and big. I believe I have to change the color as well because it's white on white. Okay, we're going to get it in a minute here. Okay, there's the website, guys, for you. It's tagboard.com/cash buyers/248,969. Hopefully you can see that up at the top of the broadcast right there. So we have two sources again. One comes from the IFTTT and the other one comes from this tag board, and I've given you that. So what I do is there's a lot of posts that come across the internet that have the hashtag cash buyers in it. And every Wednesday afternoon, I update this for you so we can take a look. There aren't really any new ones since I did it about 2 hours ago. So we're going to go with all the ones that I've featured here. So we're just going to go through, and even though the chat box is clear in the lower left, we can see through that. And I'm going to name off these deals for you. These are deals you can find on the internet yourself, but you can also go to my tag board and grab it. It's there for you. And they're all different cities because the only thing pulling them together is the hashtag cash buyers. So they can come from different cities. And what I do is I select the best ones that are actually rehabs. I'm not going to put up ones where someone's just promoting their business. All right. So you're going to see me look away. I'm going to read this from my other screen. I think I will bring over the microphone. All right, so these people are buyers, cash buyers. We buy houses, any condition in Davidson and Rutherford. So sorry for my Instagram people. I hope you don't think I've been neglecting you as I look over at the other screen. So, and you can click on the thing itself and it will bring up, exactly whose Instagram, Facebook, or whichever page it is. So I'm not going to click through each one tonight. I'm just going to show you the kind of things you can find. In Brooklyn, Maryland, DMV House Solutions has a deal. It's a buy and hold property. It looks like a nice townhouse. This guy is definitely a rehabber. He's enclosing carports in Grisham Park in Atlanta. And his Instagram account is Atlanta Flip This House. Now, I'm going to go through one more and then tell you how you profit from this. QV Property a day ago posted a property alert on Rutherford Ave. It's actually in Trenton, New Jersey. So what you can do is contact these buyers or sellers and ask them if you find a buyer, especially if they've got a house deal going. Ask them if you find a buyer if you would be able to split their wholesale fee because you found a buyer for them. The other thing you can do is contact the cash buyers, like the guy in the first one, Real Estate Solutions Today, LLC, and see if you can match him up with a deal that you get under contract. So this is a place for you to reach out to wholesalers, get things under contract. You can even promote them in your local real estate club. That's another good way to do it. Okay, investor special, 2 units, and the zip code is 90006. 750K. I'm going to bet, yep, it's in Los Angeles. That's what the hashtag says. I'm interested in cash buyers for my properties. Maurice has an ad up, and we always see Jamie buys houses. DM me and follow your girl Jamie. I've got deeply I think she wholesales all over the country. I am Von Cook. Definitely has a deal in Louisiana for you there on Instagram. Philly, there's a cash buyer in Philly. I am Von Cook also has a $45,000 house under contract in Akron. Goldbridge Properties, they're doing a rehab, so they would definitely be a cash buyer in Palm Springs. So that's right here in California. Let's go down and see what else. Now, some of these are from 2 weeks ago, not as many new ones. I am Von Cook has another flip property. Trying to look around the Instagram tripod here. All right, so those are the deals that are recent in the last couple days. So I would contact them. So go to the link at the top. It's my tag board, cash buyers 248969, and you'll be able to hopefully put together a deal between either a cash buyer or a wholesaler looking for a cash buyer, and you can promote that to one of your friends who's an investor, or you can buy it yourself. But if you're here because you want to learn about wholesaling, then you're going to make a connection between the wholesaler and a cash buyer. All right, so that's what I have on the tag board. Let's move back to this IFTT setup, and I'm going to close out the tag board link for now. Just make it really small. All right, there we go. Okay, so from this, I have been able to get, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I've been getting emails. So the emails look like this. I'm going to, it's not coming up with my email window yet. Let me see why my email's not on. It wasn't exactly on screen. Let me see. I have 2 email boxes. It was working before I started, so let me see if I can get it to work here. Show endos with empty names. There we go. All right, let me Okay, first deal we're going to talk about. So I've organized these in order. We're going to do Tampa first, then I think Atlanta, and then Phoenix. Okay, and that's going to be the rest of the content that we have today for the broadcast. All right, if you're on Periscope and you can't hear me, go ahead and type in something. I've got my mouth pretty close to the microphone, so we should be able to be good. All right, so this deal is in Tampa, Super Tampa Heights Flip. Today only there's a reduction. This deal is priced at $97,900, and I've definitely emailed everybody on this list. So I'm glad you can see this, like Instagram. Let me know if you can hear me, because I have, you're just using the volume on my phone. So it should be up all the way. There we go. I'm going to keep it up all the way. Renovations were done roughly 10 years ago. The thing I have a concern about is probably this missing cabinet in the kitchen. It's really the only damage I see anywhere in there. It's just a bunch of junk, but there was some tile done, and it looks okay. It doesn't look like it's too hard to rehab. Okay, next one in Tampa. No pictures on this. $79,900. It's a 3-bedroom, 1,200 square feet. It has a pool. You can imagine the pool might not be in good shape. We don't know because there's no pictures. Okay, this one is in Plant City. It's definitely a fixer, and you can tell by the map here exactly where it is. Right there by the purple dot. I think my mouse doesn't show up on this, but I'm going to have to add a mouse to my broadcast. Okay, next. All right, so this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath on a corner lot. Let me show you some pictures. It's got a really big yard. It looks relatively clean and fairly new. Got a lot of paneling. You might want to get rid of that. Okay, next one. That's definitely not the first picture. Okay, this one is also a 2-bedroom, 1,000 square foot house in Tampa for $59,000, guys. It's not hard to get your hands on these deals. Wood paneling, you would definitely take it out. This is really a complete rehab. Half a water tank. The compressor looks new. That's a good thing. And it's got a little shed out back. So definitely some work that could be done. They say $10,000 to $15,000. You'd have to get your own estimates. And the rent is $950 a month. So it's an excellent rental. What's next? Remember, we're still in Tampa. So $62,000. It's 1,000 square feet, and it's a Tampa fixer. Let me give you some pictures here. The pictures on this one are pretty small, just because they uploaded small pictures. Definitely needs work. Doesn't look too bad on the outside. Here's another one in Tampa. We've got 2 more to go. This guy can't even take a straight picture, so I'm wondering, it's a house that needs some remodeling and repairs. So I'm going to find out how long it's been vacant and things like that. I've already emailed the guy. And I can show you where it is. In Tampa, right there in the map. All right, there you see it. Okay. What's next in Tampa? Remember, these are deals that just came in the last 2 or 3 days. I don't show you anything older than that because often they take it off Craigslist already. Waiting for that one to load. I mean, it could have been deleted just from the time I put it up there. $500 a month cash. That's what this one's saying. I might just reload this page. Anyway, after this, this is what I wanted to remind you guys, is that if you're looking at property in Florida, you might want to check out the NOAA flood maps. And the government agency, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Agency Administration, the NOAA. They have a flood map, and you can check out that. It's also kind of part of FEMA, but I think it looks better on the NOAA website, and you can see which areas have flooding. I mean, some of the cities around the Tampa area, they're 20 feet above sea level. They're pretty close. Okay, that one's not going to load. So that was to remind you about, flooding in Florida. It's pretty flat. Let's move over to Atlanta. This is a nice stone house. There's no pictures of the inside. It's in Atlanta. It's a 2-1 and it's 1,200 square feet. So it's got good bones, and it says it needs 40,000 in repairs. So that's definitely a definite rehab, but you may find someone in your area who really wants to buy a rental. Flipping in the Douglasville area, it's been condemned and it's been vacant for quite a long time. It's only $25K. Guys, these houses are great for using IRA money, and that's what I teach in my course, is how to use IRA money, other people's money, to buy the deal. Now, you can go back to the beginning of the broadcast, and we talked about the Funding Mystery Challenge, and that helps you get started on finding private lenders. So I'd love to have you join me on the Funding Mystery Challenge. It takes 7 days to play the game. It takes about 10 minutes a day to play, so it's definitely really fun. So anyway, this abandoned house in the Atlanta area. Next up, what do we got? I definitely tried to reload all these before you guys got on. We got about 5 more Atlanta properties. Let's skip that one. Wow, nice paint job. Nice paint job. It's $35,000 and it's worth about $100 according to them. Must sell, and it's in an area outside of Atlanta. Here's one with no pictures. It's $88,000, 1,100 square foot, 3-bedroom, 1 bath in southwest Atlanta. $59,000 right in the southeast of Atlanta, 1,200 square foot, new price, lots of potential. This one has some really good pics. I'm going to show you guys those. It's in fairly good condition. I'm hoping this is from the current tenant and not a previous tenant. Sometimes people do use, it's tenant occupied, so it's probably the tenant that's in there now. All right, this one is $49,000 in Atlanta, and it's an older home, big backyard in a rapidly growing area of Grove Park, Center Hill. 3-bedroom, 1.5, high ceilings, driveway, big backyard. Usually when they say driveway, it means like there's no garage. So reconfigure to a 3-2 with a larger master. That would definitely be the way to go. And, they're definitely a wholesaler because they gave you the comps. Washer dryer hookups and off-street parking, which means they have a driveway. $47,900, a 3-bedroom fixer cash deal in Atlanta. Let's go through the pictures. The front looks pretty good. It's got a nice style. The kitchen cabinets even look new. This one doesn't look too bad. I mean, the tenant's keeping it okay. So that one, the deals are so cheap. It's amazing. But these are how you find the deals. We've got 2 more Atlanta deals to show you, and then we'll move on to Phoenix. There's a couple in Phoenix. Not getting this one to load. Let me try to reload it while we look over here. All right, $65,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 1,225 square feet. This is a turnkey. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is southeast Atlanta, is to show you what something would look like. It does say investor. It's turnkey, meaning it's tenant occupied. It's fixed up pretty nice with tile to what a tenant, how a tenant would live in it. No repairs needed. Great ROI. Reduced. Home is occupied by a long-term tenant that wants to stay. They're paying $850 a month. Guys, this is above the 1% rule. And if you guys don't know what that is, I will talk about that on a Financial Friday. So remind me and say, what's the 1% rule, Janice? Tell us about it. This is higher than the 1% rule. You're paying $65,000 and you're getting $850 a month. So the rent is more than 1% of the purchase price, and there's no rehab to do. Amazing deal. All right, this is to remind me that we're going to switch over to Phoenix, because I separated all these tabs so that we could change it to a different city. So now you're going to see the price go up a little bit. This is West Phoenix. And usually I like to stay north of the I-10 for Phoenix properties. It's $134,000, a 4-bedroom, 1,300, almost 1,300 and a half square feet. So 1,354 square feet, 4-bedroom investment property. They're kind of showing, they took the pictures at night. So it's a little bit dark. Where you see the brick wall, it means it was a converted bedroom, a converted garage, converted to a bedroom. You know, it's actually in pretty good shape for rent. Well, there's a lot of junk there. That bathroom needs work. Fairly decent backyard. Everybody has a walled-in backyard in Phoenix. Like I said, you can tell they took the pictures late in the day. I don't know why the water heater's outside, but hopefully they have a new one. That one's great. This one. Pretty nice house, you know, between Phoenix and Glendale. So pretty good area. You notice the prices are a little higher than Atlanta. That's why we're looking more at other markets, because the Phoenix deals have been going up in price recently. Now let's see if the other one that I was trying to show you, let's see if it reloaded. No, it's still spinning. All right, this one's ready. This one was another price drop. Okay. The one that I can't show you was strictly 119K. All right. This one is 137,000. See, they're all above 100,000. 4-bedroom, 1,400 square feet, terrific area. Home on a large lot. It doesn't have a map, but I know the area. 27th Avenue in Camelback. It's definitely north of the 10. And here's another one. This one's in Peoria. Now, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This is a townhouse, 970 square feet. But remember, because it's a townhouse, you don't have any outside work to do. So this guy's selling it before he moves. And so he's trying to sell it a little bit, and he lives in it. So it's showing what it looks like with the owner's furniture in it. That's the apartment building right there. It's a set of townhouses. And he's trying to put it on the market a few months early, so you can wait. It has a nice fireplace. I mean, for a townhouse, that's a good deal. So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And let me bring up the map here. Yep, so here's the 10 is that on the map, if you can see it, the 10 goes east-west right through Phoenix, and so it's north of the 10, north of Glendale. So that is the last deal that I have to show you tonight. So I just want to remind you and come back to what's going on here. So I wanted to share with you where you can get some free resources and start your own wholesale deals, because really with the finances going and what's happening in our country right now, a lot of us need to find more sources of income than just the regular job that we've been used to and perhaps relying on too much. So what I'd like to do is invite you to follow me on Twitter at Pink Professor, Periscope at Pink Professor. On YouTube, Wise Wealth University is my channel. You'll find a lot of instructional videos there. And on Facebook, we'd love to have you like our page at Wise Wealth University. And as well on Instagram, like us on Wise Wealth University. And we do go live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Last week, we were off for Thanksgiving, so we did have a nice break. went on a canoe trip and had Thanksgiving. So on Instagram as well. On Monday, we do markets or multi units. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday, where I show you how to use some of these websites. Wednesday is always Wholesale Wednesday, so we go over deals that you guys can use and learn how to match people up. So next week, we'll probably go over some of the contracts that you might want to use in these wholesale deals. And then Thursday is 3T's Thursday: tenants, toilets, and trash. And that is the day I talk about rentals. So that's a real, just a fun day, but it's definitely the truth about what happens with rentals. We talk about eviction, we talk about pricing, we talk about screening your tenants. And then Friday's Financial Friday. On Friday, we talk about how to find the money to fund these deals so you can have more deals in your portfolio. And that's what I want for all of you, to have more deals and to have more financial freedom. So that's why Friday we talk about finances and how you can fund these deals that we talk about during the rest of the week. All right, so let me bring you over. I definitely want people to know about signing up for the Funding Mystery Challenge. There we go. So if you can, please sign up. fundingchallenge.smartmember.com/sign up. We'd love to have you join us in the game. There's a new game going on right now, a new challenge, and people can join in whenever it suits them, and it will last 7 days from the time that you first sign up. So I'd love to have you join us there.